Hi everybody, it's your man Akeen and welcome to the Pro Football Exclusive NFL blog. I'm on the 23rd selection of the first round of this year's NFL Draft belonging to the Detroit Lions. This team had a great year, going 10-6, great comeback year led by quarterback Matthew Stafford, passed for over 5,000 yards, and he has an outstanding chemistry with the star receiver Megatron, Calvin Johnson. He was the leading receiver in the NFL this year, and I'm really looking forward to see what's going to happen for the future for the Detroit Lions, because they have a great breakout season with Matthew Stafford leading the way. He has proven why he's the #1 overall pick a couple of years back. Now, they lost in that wild card matchup to the New Orleans Saints, and they're looking to improve and get back to the playoff hunt and get back to the playoffs this year, but they're going to face in a tough NFC North division with the Packers, one of the top teams in the NFL, as well as the Minnesota Vikings, even though they have a little bit of a situation at the offensive side, but they're looking for Christian Ponder to improve and with their status. Now, the Detroit Lions, they have two particular positions that they're going to be looking at with their first selection. They need an offensive tackle for the offensive side, and on defense, they're looking for a great cover corner, and they do have a couple of intriguing, interesting players that they're going to be looking at with their first selection. Now, at the offensive tackle position, two players in particular that they're going to be looking at is Cordy Glenn out of Georgia, if he is still available, and Jonathan Martin out of Stanford. They really need some help at the offensive tackle position, but I think they should lean more towards the defensive side, because Matthew Stafford did have a great year, and they really need to develop a good running game. Javid Best did had a decent game against the Chicago Bears, and he had a couple of sparks, but his durability issues is a key thing. And do not forget about Michael LaShore, their selection of last year's NFL draft of the running back out of Illinois. He did not play this year due to a major injury. Now, on the defensive side, like I said, they need a cornerback, and two players they're going to really be looking at is Janoris Jenkins, as I mentioned before, out of North Alabama, and Alabama's Drake Kirkpatrick. Now, Janoris Jenkins, I had him going 21st overall to the Cincinnati Bengals. So for this selection, I really think Drake Kirkpatrick should be selected for the Detroit Lions, because they were one of the worst passing defense teams in the league. Another player that they're going to be looking at is Stephen Gilmore, the cornerback out of South Carolina, but I believe that Drake Kirkpatrick should be available around this time, and I really think he's a decent cover corner, good speed, and he has good range, and I do like his closing speed coming towards the football. Now, he is not afraid to tackle and hit players, but he is not a big-time tackler. That's the only thing that concerns me. I wonder if he's going to support the run as good playing against bigger, faster, quicker athletes in the NFL. I want to see how he can make a transition and step up in the running attack. But he's a great cover corner, and I think he's going to work well opposite of Chris Houston. So I think the Detroit Lions is going to pick Kirkpatrick out of Alabama. Now, next time to catch you guys is tomorrow for pick 24 of this year's NFL Draft belonging to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Thank you for watching today's vlog from Pro Football Exclusive. I'm your man Akeem McCall. Be easy.